What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, NFTs, what's coming up. I have an opinion that's a little bit different than what I've been hearing online, so I wanted to make an update about it. I think it's important, especially when not much is happening, to stay even more on top of the news, even more on top of your research, and trying to figure out what's the best next move to make in the market. So if you're excited to talk about that, I have some interesting opinions on what the NFTs are going to do short term. So if you're interested in that and you're excited, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like in this video, and we can go ahead and get started on this video. So we got Bitcoin traded around $63,000. As you can see, for the past 3 months, it's been in a general uptrend, still doing very well. Actually, the past few weeks, I think it's probably time for a bit of a pullback here. I know some people are calling for $100,000 Bitcoin, $200,000 Bitcoin, and I think that's definitely true. But I think we're going to need one more rally back down to the support line before we blast off to the fucking moon. And right now, I think Ethereum's going to stall a little bit more, and for that reason, I think NFTs are going to have a bit of a surge in the next week or so. I can already feel it. My spider senses are tingling, motherfucker. I know they're coming. The NFTs are going to have a little surge at the end of this month. The JRNY Crypto membership NFTs coming out at the end of the month, and the Apostles Mint is coming at the end of the month, which is going to be pretty fucking big. So I think there's going to be like a little, maybe like a nice weekend of NFT pump, and it'll be good. I haven't decided if I'm going to go long term or short term with the Apostles Mints, but it might be a good idea to get liquid because I don't think it's going to last very long. We're going to have another altcoin season. So what I'm doing to prepare for that is I think Bitcoin's going to rally back down to like 50s or 55s. And so as you can see here, Shiba has had a very nice pump. And that means retail's in. It's time for the big bull market. It's time for the fucking FOMOing emotional investors to get back in the market. And you know what that means? It means Dogecoin time. Dogecoin is not pumped. This has been pretty sad the past 3 months, honestly. Dogecoin is primed and ready to fucking go. I have my buy limit set. I haven't bought any yet, so I'm not trying to pump my own bags. I have buy limits set for lower prices for when Bitcoin takes a dip. That's my bet. That's what I think is going to happen. And I think I'm going to be right. So this next part of the video, I want to talk about how to prepare for the upcoming NFT bull market. And I'm not talking about the little one that I think is going to come in the next next week or so. I'm talking about the one that comes at the end of the year. When Coinbase NFT Marketplace goes live, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So what should you be doing now to make sure you're ready for that surge that's going to happen in a couple months? You have plenty of time, especially if you're getting in right now. This is the time to research, to watch Elio Trades, watch Alex Becker, watch JRNY Crypto, watch all the NFT crypto dudes. Just watch as much as you can. Get just used to the lingo, used to the words, just kind of like immerse yourself in it, you know? And get on Twitter, get on Discord, follow me on Twitter at Cade Bergman, and follow the people I'm following. That's a really good way just to get started. You can kind of just get a feel for the space. What's the general vibe? What are people talking about? And just kind of get comfortable in the atmosphere. It's a different kind of thing than real life. I mean, I'm not a gamer. I didn't understand this type of communication, but now I'm in, and I love it. So that's really, really important. Get it on Discord. So projects that you find that you think are cool, that other projects are being popular, that people are talking about, check out their Discords, hop in, chat with some of the people, read some of the developers, announcements and stuff. Just get used to like what's going on in the markets right now. That way, before the bull market, goes, when everything's at the cheapest prices, that's when you say, okay, I've got my eyes set on a couple projects here. Let me buy in. Let me see what happens. And if they're good projects and the bull market comes, you'll have a ridiculous return on investment. So that's my main bit of information there. I wouldn't be doing mints right now unless you're very sure it's going to do well, just because it's not a good time. When the bull market comes back, there will be mints popping up left and right, and probably 95% of them will do well, and that's fine. A lot of them are going to be for the short term. One thing I want to mention, because I didn't do a great job of this at the end of this last bull market run for the NFTs, was I didn't get liquid enough toward the end. I got kind of greedy. I thought we're going to keep going up, and I waited a little bit too long, and now I kind of wish I had pulled out earlier. So I'm going to say, if you start to think, damn, bro, I'm fucking rich, I'm like going to make a lot of money here, that's about the time where you're like, oh shit, it's probably close to selling time. Because when you start to forget that, oh, NFTs could crash tomorrow, that's when it crashes, right when you're not expecting it. So just be very careful about that. I'll be keeping us updated videos every single fucking day pretty much, so I'm not going to let you do that. So if you're in my Discord, I'll put the link in the description. If you're following me on Twitter, if you're watching my YouTube videos, you're not going to fall victim to this, because I'm not going to fall victim to this, and I'm not going to let you guys fall victim to this. So we're going to have a good time at the end of this year. This is a really good time to be getting in on my channel. I've really picked up the intensity on filming and research. This is my full-time shit right now. I'm not like making money off YouTube, but I work like 11 to 2, and then I work at like 5 to 8. And so I have like small work shifts, and then around that, pretty much all I'm doing is researching, editing, or filming. And so I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for me. I want to change my life, and there's no reason I can't change yours and help us all win. There's just no reason not to. So let's talk about some of the projects that I'm really excited about coming up. I'm allocated in the Space Apes project. This is one of my favorite long-term holds. I got in this in the whitelist at the mint. This is actually their Genesis launch. It was a very stealth NFT drop. No one really knew about this project. Still not that many people know about it, but there are some notable buyers that are in this project. I've reached out to a couple bigger people on Twitter. I've kind of showed their project to them. They checked it out. I'm not sure what they've said about it yet, but this project looks prime and ready to go. When the bull market comes, I expect this to go to at least a 60th floor. That's not even like a crazy estimate. That's pretty conservative in my opinion. I think this is going to do very well. They have breeding coming up. I just listened on their AMA. They have breeding coming up. They have their DMT token coming out. And they're working on utility for the V2 apes, which is going to be their volume 2 through the breeding. And you burn DMT token for that, and you have to have 2 apes for that. And so far, the floor has not dropped below 0.5 this entire dip, which is very fucking impressive, because the top for this, as soon as all the mints happened, was like 1.5. So that's a pretty decent hold right there, honestly. I thought it was going to get down to 0.2, and I was going to buy some more there, but it didn't. So I'm going to show you my 2 space apes so I can be transparent with you guys. These are my 2. Fucking love them. I love these guys so much. I thought about selling them just so I could buy cheaper ones for money's sake, but I just like these 2, and I knew I was going to keep these long term, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy them, even though they're more expensive. At that time, the floor was 1.1, so I paid just a little bit more, and that's fine. I hold these long term. I'm going to probably buy 2 more that I'll be using for flips, that way I can make some profit, but I am looking to hold this project long term, for sure. This next project is Evaverse. This recently had a little bit of surge in volume, so that's pretty cool. I don't really know what's going on. This hasn't updated yet, but apparently there's been a surge. I've been seeing it all over Twitter. People are talking about it right now. And Evaverse has been very much under the radar for a long time. Like, look at this. So fired up, the price doubled today. They're talking about, here we go. So top 10 NFT sales for the past hour on OpenSea. We have Evaverse there, number 6. Picked up a huge amount. There's people hearing about this project, and it's been a long time. I've been allocating this project since May, and so this is a really good project in my opinion. They've got a working game on Steam, and it's one of the only games really that like has NFTs and is working. And I think it's a fucking sleeping giant, to be honest. The floor is literally 0.07. This is a great time to get in. I think the floor was 0.03 was it for a long time, so it looks like they might be having a surge in volume. We shall see. I know Alex Becker's a fan of this project. I really like this project. The game's really cool. I'll show you a little bit of a play. Yeah, anyways, that's the project. I think it's a really good project. It's a long-term hold for me. They've been working really, really hard behind the scenes, and they've been working through this entire bear market. And it's really easy to get drowned out in the noise because there's so many big projects that come up every other week. And so the projects that are actually doing work in the background and not staying quiet and just like not doing anything, that's not the project you want to be in. These guys have been very much so communicative the past like 4 months. They've been doing really well. I've got a Celestial Universe. This is like top 1%. I think this is like one of 50. So I'm really, really happy I got this. I signed it for 0.061. A Celestial Evaverse. There's literally 50 out of 10,000. Something crazy like that. And I got 2 more. I got this chick at the bottom with the fire eyes I liked. And then just a normal one. Obviously, I have a crush on this girl. But I love this Evaverse project so much. All right, this is the last project we can talk about today. It's called The Colonists, another video game NFT. They've got apes, bears, ducks, all these other NFTs. I really like this project. I thought it was going to do amazing, and honestly, I think it will do amazing. They just signed with Stainless Games, which is good. It's a big UK video game developer. That's dope. They had a little bit of a surge in volume. I know this has gone up like 40 ETH in the past day or so. Floor price is stupid cheap. There's 25,000 of them. That sounds a lot like right now because most prices are 10,000, but 25,000 in 10 years when there's 6 times the amount of people in this place, 25K will be the standard, I think. So it's totally fine. 0.01 floor price. I'm probably going to pick up a couple more of these. I'll show you the guys that I got. These are my 2. I got 2 apes when they minted. I think it was like 0.03 0.03 or 0.05 for the mint. So like I'm down, but whatever. I mean, this is a rare one, so that's cool. I'm down with it. I like the project. They've got a good, strong community. The people in the Discord are really cool. I'm in there all the time. They sound like a bunch of diamond holders. They really like video games. That's something I didn't really know before this NFT space. The power of video game community and like Discord community and all that shit. It's real, and like we have our own Discord, and I totally feel I understand it now. It's like my little family. Like I go in there every morning, all the time in the day. We talk NFTs. It's so much fun. I fucking love everybody in that group chat, in that Discord. Thank you guys. Shout out to you guys. I know you guys are all watching these videos, and I appreciate all of you. And it's so much fun talking to you guys every day. We just talk NFTs, bro. It's so much fun. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Code word will be colony if you're still watching this video. But besides that, that's all I got. So I'll see you guys very soon.